You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. He fields it from the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw, Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air, it's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. From the 27. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Hey! Miami! Yeti!
First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're now set for first and 10.
Great. Set. Alpha. Set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Great. Set. Call up Yeti. Delta.
Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, color. Hey, 15. Hey, 57. Strike.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Attack! Hey, 43, 15. 15.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Yellow. Hey, color. Yellow.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So before they... About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal.
43! 43!
Trying again following the sack. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
15! Hey, 57! Right on these two! Yellow! Right!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Up and good from Blankenship. And that will add to their score.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That pass caught by Dotson. Still going inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He can run it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Good. Set. Yo, touch, set. Crowd left, Yeti.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
No touch that. $63. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Shotgun snapper. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with third and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mahomes here from the gun on third down.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Crowd left Yanni. No touch that.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On first down, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles are on the move here. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
63. Great. Set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Runs inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down run by Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Mahomes on first and 10. Off Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Right. Attacking, attack! Hey, dribble it! Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They kick the running back in motion.
43, 15. Right on these two. 15. Right on.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Up and good from Blankenship. And that grows the lead to 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Jukes out a one-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 43. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Hey, Sunday.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
We're good.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, 15.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. Hey, easy. 63, back. Hey, silver. Dice right. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
A 6-yard pickup
Tiger Swarm.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Hey. No touch.
From the 36. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. Check. Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's out in the clear. And the Chiefs, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
First down and goal.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
15.
At the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Yellow. Collect. Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. The Chiefs making the call. They're going for two again.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, 57, 57, color, 50, right side.
Mahomes throwing for two. He's on the move. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Hey! No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Alpha, alpha. No touch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Kyle up, Yanni. 63, 63, 63. Kyle up, Yanni. Kyle up, Yanni. Kyle up, Yanni. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 73, 73.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
73, 73. Kyle left Yanni. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bad. No touch.
Trying again, following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Right. Hey, Silver.
They motion a receiver left.
No touch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids weren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I don't listen.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Right side.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Chiefs feeling good with a 14-point advantage. It's Pacheco again. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He finds space into the red zone. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1.
43.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. He didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So it
That's how I be happy. Just for all my not a baby. For my ladies on stage, they clap transaction. Cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shy. I could ever be the hardest. Big time. Like the Warnings. Real shine. Like a criminal. Yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16 renegade on up, make it. Buy a tree, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the cameras before you get freaky. Can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shy. I could ever be the hardest, big time. Like the Warnings, real shine. Like the criminal, yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one day, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Bro, give me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Get my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very... Turn. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
43.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, will we get the bag? Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. So chase it and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang, on gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzine. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustling early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen neck off like a tire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Been getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen. Round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh, where we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a fever. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will be an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God. Mission to the thin air as I'm leaving like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
if it's all on the line, what you gonna do for it?
Off to the races, innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the paces, one for the ages. Ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Hey, hey, back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitated, flying higher than spaceships. Elevated, celebrated. Woo, woo. Hey, hey, you ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on a roll. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me go. Now you see me, now you don't. If you didn't know, now you know. No, perseverance, my cologne. You can see I got it on. Hold up, wait, stop. You can meet me at the top. I got the magic like a genie in a bottle, baby. I'ma give you what you want. Hold up, wait, stop. Sign my name on the dot, okay. Man, I'm coming in hot, okay. I gotta give it all I got. Yes, sir. I'm living the dream. I'ma make it for the team. I want the gold and the green. Greatest that you ever seen.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. That ball's going to hop zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. My side.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. And, oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll run it on first down with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Jackson now on second down. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. To throw is Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one is complete to Hardman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Attack!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yellow. Yep. Hey, dribble it. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Second down and 3. Now Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
15. Hey, 43, 15. Nice hot.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Mahomes back. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
43, 15.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Hey, 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Come back. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Attack! Attack! 15. Yellow!
Patrick to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Off the play fake. Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Again, it's Jackson. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. On 3rd down, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Ooh. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker now for the point after. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it. I think they used that to their advantage.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A pass pulled in by Henry. Down the sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Jackson up top again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
You gotta make a move. You gotta make it. Hey.
Jackson now. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And the Baltimore order, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You change it.
Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. That one taken in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good running inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go.